Here we are. We are live. We lost Anna's video. Here we are. She's back.
There, she's back.
Sorry.
You did that on purpose, Romina.
A tease.
She's back. There she is.
She's
hello.
back.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
This is like the kind of hello, the clap that we do nowadays, like on Zoom, you know?
Very weird.
It's like for the people who can't hear, they clap like this. So now we clap like this too.
It's almost like jazz hands there as well.
Yes.
Like, bit of like clap, jazz hands.
So
like
jazzy. Woo!
So jazzy.
Hello, guys. So nice to see you all. How you doing?
Good. I like your. You've got like the call center headset, or else NFL coach headset on. It's very fancy.
Yeah, it's like I'm in a call center. I'm gonna try to sell you some shit. I don't give a fuck.
I'll buy.
You buy it.
I like the honesty there.
It's not a great pitch. I'm not going to lie to you. That's not the best pitch I've ever heard.
or I call you. Oh, you have been involved in an accident. How do you not remember that?
Yeah.
Do you drive a car? No, I don't drive. Yeah.
And I don't even have a car. That sort of stuff. Anyway, so nice to see you guys. This is the last episode of the Puma in the Cage.
That's emotional stuff. I'm only finding out about it now. I feel swindled out of 10 episodes of goals. That's how I feel.
Yeah, me too, actually, a little bit. Hang on a minute. Why is it your last one, if you don't mind me asking? Is it like... Oh, can you hear me? Or?
Yeah,
no, we can hear you.
You have to understand that I'm the crip in this group, and
you hold it together. Okay, I get it.
Say again, because we have an actual audience here right now.
Wow.
And they remove... Can you hear that? Yeah.
Hey guys.
And they removed the sound from my headphones. So I have headphones on, but I'm not listening through the headphones, but through the speakers. So I struggle to understand, which it makes it great. Anyway, say again, what did you say, Anna? Meanwhile, I drink some G&T. Cheers, everyone.
Dude. You know what? I'm going to join you with that. Not G&T, I'll join you with a Stella. Like, yay. Chin chin.
Is that not? I have a pink G&T.
A what? G&T? What's the mixture?
I have a pink G&T. So it's pink gin.
Is that like raspberry or?
Plus a flavored tonic.
Make it exotic.
Something very fancy-pantsy, basically.
You definitely work in sales. Definitely.
What are you having, Aaron?
He's clearing himself out.
Cleaning?
What, detoxing?
No. What are you having? Bleach suggested from Donald Trump?
Aaron's sound is gone, or is that just me?
Or maybe the bleach has just knocked him out. It's too much.
Wow. Anyway, guys, so I wanted to ask you a few very silly questions.
Okay.
Let me get out of this mode here. I want to ask you some silly question. The first question that I wanted to ask you, and I also ask to the audience who's watching us, they can obviously comment on the comment section, and we will see all the comments and reply to those too. I want to ask you, what is your most memorable holiday, and what happened to make it memorable? Aaron, I come to you first. We can't hear you, Aaron. What happened?
He's thinking.
What happened to Aaron? Let me see. Nothing happened here. I don't know what is happening.
Romina.
Oh,
There we go.
here you
We've got
are.
you. We've got
Yeah,
you.
he's
We've got you.
back.
It was my fault. Yeah. So this I just got married, right? So this is like my honeymoon right now. This lockdown thing, it's like made it's made the marriage go much faster. You know, the course of the marriage. So like in 2 weeks, I'm getting a divorce. But actually, my most memorable holiday, Actually, I've lost a lot of weight here because I've lost about 10 kilos since lockdown because they shut Nando's.
Wow!
Very cool.
Big round of applause for Aaron!
But this is not like the first time I tried to lose weight. I went to Austria, and I was in a place called Klagenfurt, in a really fancy weight loss place called Viva Mare, and there were all these famous people there, like the Ronnie, the wife of the guy who runs Vogue, and like do you know who was there? Was Anne Robinson.
No way.
Wow.
She was my breakfast, but they partner you up with people at breakfast, and she was my breakfast partner, and I beat her at Scrabble, and that's
impressive.
That's my best memory. I don't need any other holiday memories. That's fine. That'll do. You know.
That's pretty cool. I'm just going to say, you know that Nando's is back open now, Aaron, right?
I do. Well, I'm pretending. I'm pretending that.
Just saying.
I'm pretending. I'm pretending that I don't.
His wife is like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah, she is. She's like,
it's still closed.
Not open for you.
So, Aaron, just really quickly, sorry to interrupt. What was her losing face? What was her expression when you kicked ass at Scrabble? Like, what was her?
It was
she
kind of
could lose it.
dismissive.
It's like,
Yes,
okay.
so whatever.
Next time.
Sore loser.
Oh, brilliant.
So the memorable thing is you lost 10 kilos. Well done. I'm on a diet too. And I lost so far 4 kilos.
That's good, man. It's good.
But I'm on a long distance diet. Like I'm taking my time because like a couple of years ago, I did a diet where I was basically eating fuck all and being miserable. And I lost 5 kilos. And when I stopped the diet, I gained 6. Basically, all the ones I lost plus interests.
Yeah.
So I thought this time, you know what? I'm gonna eat everything, just a small portion, but I'm not gonna miss anything that I like. Like I have a really, really sweet tooth. So I bake my cake anyway. Fuck it. And I'm losing weight. Yeah.
I'll tell you something, right? Jude's vegan chocolate ice cream, right?
No, I just bought an ice cream maker, so I'm gonna make that.
Oh, you won't be doing that.
I'm gonna make that straight away.
Wow.
Tomorrow is on my to-do list.
This sounds like a great diet. It involves ice cream makers and making your own cake. This doesn't sound like a diet at all.
And you see, that is the whole point on, losing weight. I do a bit of exercise. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos. I'm doing a lot of dancing routine. I fall over every now and then. But I'm having fun, and at the same time, I keep myself active, and I eat wherever I want. So win-win situation.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But back to our
go.
question, Wes. What was your most memorable holiday?
Aside from this one, which I'm very much enjoying, because I haven't been working. I'm on a mission to become. I'm sunbathing every day, and I'm on a mission to get into the Guinness Book of Records as the most tanned Irishman ever. And I think I'm well on my way.
The most tanned Irishman. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So not the most tanned human being, but the most tanned Irishman. So which wouldn't take much. I'm down from factor 50 to factor 30 now, which is
not bad.
Yeah, that's a brave step. Really.
That's high risk, man. That's high risk.
Yeah. That's a brave step. Yeah. So for an Irishman, that's akin to.
That's almost like being naked in front of the sun for an Irishman.
Yeah,
for a Jew as well.
Yeah,
we support the sunblock industry between us. I think us two.
You got eat it.
I was told today that what I said was a very much an Italian thing. I do get sunburn, but very, very rarely. We always say in Italy, I already have the first layer of sun. And so after that, the sun won't burn you anymore. And I was told that was a very Italian thing. I had my first layer of sun, so it was fine.
Yeah. Go ahead, Anna.
Where do you find the sun hits you like the most? Where do you tan easiest? Like the nose or the face or the shoulders? Like if you're like this is your mission, right? So it's like.
So where I struggle to get the tan is my legs. But on my like chest here on top here is where I get more burned.
Yeah,
there is the most sensible side of my body, or the back a little bit, but yeah, but the legs it takes forever to get tanned.
Yeah, I know. I get the same.
I just find that wherever it isn't covered by a coast gets burnt for me. So that's that tends to be what happens. But my best holiday, actually, because I never answered your question, I don't know if it counts. What was that?
What was that?
It's a car going by.
What was that?
I thought it was a sound effect, that there was a game going to be played or something.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Anyway, I'll bash this out. My best holiday turned out well. I once when I was 20, I went to New York for 2 weeks, and I ended up staying for 2 years. And
Wow.
Yeah, that was a pretty amazing holiday. But the second part of the question, what's the most memorable thing about it? The unfortunate thing is I cannot remember a whole lot about it. So
Must have been good.
So that makes a good holiday. So that's back in the days when I drank, which I don't do anymore. I know that, it was 2 years and my parents came and found me. So that's true story.
They came and rescued you.
Yes.
Oh, I love New York. I've been there only once.
Yeah, I've heard it's lovely.
A few years ago, and I literally had the best time of my life.
Yeah, I hope to go back there. I hope to return someday. If they let me.
I remember this time. Sorry.
That's all right.
And you, Anna, what was your most memorable holiday?
Memorable holiday? Oh, Christ. I think I was very reckless. I am still reckless. But I was an awful teenager. And I remember we went on my family. I just went, well, we're going to go on a canal boat trip for a week. So you can bring a friend along. So it was great. So I brought my boyfriend along, which was a bit of a killer for my family because they thought I was going to bring one of my girlfriends along. Oh, he was a boyfriend. So my dad being a vicar, he was very you're having separate compartments of the canal boat. So that was really memorable because it was a challenge for them and for me. My hot boyfriend at the time. So yeah, that was memorable.
That was
I'm sure he had a great time.
I feel like I just got and died.
There is someone, probably Ian Murrell,
Yeah.
who says, please tell me you get out of that room during the day, Wes.
Well, actually, when I say I tan, I don't actually leave. You can actually see a skylight there above my head. So so I can actually do my tanning from the bed, which is behind me there. So there you go.
Wow.
I don't need to leave, Ian. Yeah.
That's
So
pretty dedicated,
That is very handy. Whether
don't have to go
you are
anywhere.
in the garden.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well done.
Nice. Are you in the park or is your own garden?
I think she
Anna?
can't hear us.
Oh, I'm not in my own garden. I'm just chilling in the park. So
Ah,
Really?
okay.
yeah, I'm outside today.
Nice,
So
nice,
it's a nice green. Yeah, yeah.
nice.
Lovely.
Well, just to let you know, my memorable holiday
Yes. Wait.
was quite a few years ago. I think about nearly 20 years ago. I was very, very young at that time. And I was quite how do you say, control freak or freak control? I always get it confused. Control freak.
No, freak control.
Freak control.
I don't know. I don't know. I like the first way she said it.
Yeah,
Please
always say freak control. That's the right way to say it.
I always get it
Terminology.
confused somehow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no.
anyway, so
Yeah.
I haven't been on many holidays, and at that time I couldn't speak a word of English, which is the language that apparently can bring you anywhere with no problem. So I went to Greece, and I couldn't speak a word of English, and I went there, and I went with a friend of mine, and we went with the ferry all the way. So long story short, it was like 30 hours journey to get there.
Jesus.
By the time I got there, I didn't know even my name. But we had an amazing time, and I only booked my ferry, only the ferry. I didn't book any accommodation whatsoever. So we got there, we found everything on the spot, and we did like 4 different islands in 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
we
cool.
went all around, quite a few islands in Greece.
Nice.
And at the last island we went to, we were in Santorini, which I highly recommend. I've been there twice now, and I love it. We got really pissed because it's the only island that produces wine. So they have lots of winery, and you can do wine tasting. So we got pissed nearly every night.
Nice.
It was great. And on the way back, the owner of the B&B where we were staying was supposed to book us the taxi to go back to the port to get the boat back to the main island, and he didn't. And as a control freak I am, I would
Freak control.
Freak control, whatever.
I don't know. The first one sounds good. Sorry.
I would freak out a
Yeah.
lot whether I was the only one on that holiday. I was like, well, wherever. Worst case scenario, we stay here. Who cares? So in the end, by chance, a taxi came along and we jumped on it. We went to the port, and the boat had a technical problem, and we've been delayed for 10 fucking hours.
That's horrific.
Yeah. So it was quite a journey back as well, but we made it in the end. So that was like my how would you say? It was like my learning holiday to just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just embrace it, whatever's going to happen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't be such
Embrace
a-
the chaos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't be such
embrace
a
chaos.
freak control.
Yeah. But always say, like, this is a great time, 10 hours, to learn English, to learn a new language. Is that why you're
Perfect.
Or
Yeah.
I've been to that
trying to put a
island.
positive spin on this?
Romina, I've been to that island, and they've got quad bikes in the port, so you can do. Do you remember that?
Nice.
and they're right by the bloody water as well. So you drink a lot of wine, get on one of those, and drive around the port.
Oh, yeah. I remember at that time there was a very, very famous Italian song. And on the way back to our hotel, at that time I was more able and I used to drive a scooter, whether now I can only drive a quad because it's more stable for myself. And so we were on the scooter driving back to our hotel, and we were shouting out loud, singing this song, and they could hear us from the end of the street. We were like, "Applausi per Fira, Fira, Fira." We were so pissed, but I had the best time of my life. That was, you know, one of those holidays that you always talk about it.
Yeah, we know now.
That sounds like it. I'm envious. Do you know what? I'm envious. I wish I had a holiday like that. That's a good.
You're on holiday right now. You're drinking beer and eating crisps in the park in the
point.
sun.
I'm on holiday. It is
Yeah.
holiday. Lockdown
I'm
is a
having
holiday.
G&T.
Mm.
Woo!
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't show like you beating me there. Like I'm Stella, G&T. But you're drinking pink G&T, right?
Yes, I'm posh.
That's hardcore. That's hardcore. Pink G&T is good.
I just discovered that actually. My mother-in-law introduced me to it.
It's such a mother-in-law drink as well. It's perfect.
It is. Yeah.
She
Brilliant.
introduced me to her, yeah. But guys, that brings us to our second question. At this point, I don't know, shall I go? Guys, for this question here, what is the naughtiest thing you have done during the lockdown? Or would you rather go for if Boris announces that the vaccine has been found, what would you do if things go to normal? What would the first thing you would do?
So
Which
is this
question
an
would
option?
you like to go
Is this
for?
A or B?
Say again?
So is that like we could choose one of the questions to answer, or
Yeah,
Okay.
would you like to go to answer for question A or B?
okay, cool.
She's just trying
Just-
very hard not to be a freak control. So
Yeah, like, good discussion. I don't know, like, well, I mean, who wants a vaccine? Who wants a vaccine? That'd be difficult. Anyway.
So either side. Let's go for this one
Yes.
Oh,
here.
you decide.
Either side. Fuck
you
it.
decide.
Either
Decide.
side. If Boris announces right now that the vaccine has been found, right, and we can go back to normal, what would it be the first thing that you would do?
Stay inside another 6 months and see who dies from side effects of the vaccine.
Aaron, you're copying me now. That was what I was going to say. I was going to say I'll go and hide it. But yeah, pretty much. All right.
I would do a gig. I feel bad saying this now, but I badly need a haircut. So I would get a haircut. But I can, yeah. I feel bad because Aaron's here saying that, but that's the first thing
Yeah, Aaron. You don't need a haircut. You look good, mate. You look
Thank
good.
you.
Great.
Oh, thank you very much. It's all the sunbathing on my bed. So that's much appreciated.
That is insane. Like, that's
If you want, we can bubble up. I have the clippers, and I'm very good hairdresser.
Right. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll just wear a hat.
Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah, I do. Anna, what were you saying? Sorry, I think I spoke over you there. How very rude. of
not
me.
at all. I mean, fascinated by it. I don't know, like, but the vaccine. I'm sorry, like, but is this like on the assumption that we would all have the vaccine?
Yeah, in the assumption of that, yeah.
But what if we don't want the vaccine? I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, like.
Oh dear, Aaron.
I don't think Anna can
No.
see him.
Yeah. What?
What?
What? I don't know, like, so we all for the vaccine then.
I would like a vaccine, yeah.
Oh my God, I've just seen you, Aaron. Sorry, I just saw you take it up. I didn't see you before you. Okay, now I
Sorry.
get it. Okay. Just saw you.
Are you into the Bill Gates thing or what?
I don't know. Come on.
5G.
but I have been following it. Yeah. This is not getting weird.
So what would you do, Anna? What would it be the first thing
would
that
I
you
do?
would do? Would you go on a holiday? Would you do a gig?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. I wouldn't want to copy Aaron because, you know, he can take my idea. Hiding. I'd probably just stay in lockdown until there was no vaccine.
Okay.
I feel quite strongly about that. Sorry about that. Okay, no, fuck it. You know, get out, get pissed. Yeah, have a laugh.
Very different to what you're doing now, then.
Indeed, what I was about to say. Not much difference, really.
She's like, I'd go to the park, I'd get a can, I'd get some. Well,
because I need an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. You realize Anna's not actually
I
in
just
the park.
have people closer to me. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for being so observant. But obvious.
Oh dear.
What would you do? What would you do? Like, what's
Yeah,
your...
Romina, what would you do?
Yeah.
What would I do?
Mm.
I would go on holiday. I would go. My plan was, before all this hoo-ha happened, I wanted to go to San
It
Marino.
is hoo-ha, in fairness.
I love the way hoo-ha.
Look,
Not lockdown.
it's a bad situation, but I don't think there's any need to go that far.
It's just who. I don't think it's quite.
Look, everyone's playing it down, all right? Like, it's just who.
Look, our comedy streams were more about the ha rather than the who. So, you know.
Ooh, I don't know who.
Sorry. We're taking over your show, Romina. This we're like a virus. We're like a virus. There's too many of us and it's spreading. That's what's happening. That's
Contagious.
Comedy gold.
Oh dear. Oh dear, what was I saying? That make me laugh so much.
I think she's laughing at her friends rather than us.
My plan was to go to San Lucia, and which is it's not really where they do Death in Paradise, but it's close enough. And I wanted to go on that island and have like 5 days of rest and sun. That was my idea. So as soon as they allowed that, I'll go on a holiday. That is my plan. It's not very funny, but that is my.
It's something. Do you know what? It's something to look forward to. Like,
Yeah.
like, sure.
I would do a gig on that island that it took you 3 days to get to. That's what I would do. I would go there and do a gig, and after the gig, I would hug and kiss everybody. Oh, the game's starting. There's the buzzer. The game's starting.
What game?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
where that come from?
But you know what? Now that the weather is really nice, you know what we should do?
What should we do?
Sorry. Yep.
We should go to the park with some cans of Stella.
Yes.
Aye.
Oh,
Oi,
yeah.
Paddy. Oi, Paddy.
As you call it here in the UK, an al fresco gig. Which, you know what in Italian al fresco means?
It didn't work, Romina. You did it in Camden. Do you remember?
I didn't.
It rained and it nearly killed me.
Ah, no, that was terrible. No, a different one.
Thanks for that, Aaron.
Yeah, that was a
I'm not
terrible
doing that
one.
again, Romina.
A proper al fresco, which al fresco, by the way, in Italian means that you are in jail.
Does it?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I thought it was something to do with ice cream.
So, Aaron, how was it being in jail then? Al fresco. You went last time. Hey.
That was a proper in jail one. It was terrible. Look, just look at the face of Aaron. It tells you everything. It was
It
terrible.
looks like he's done some hard time. Al fresco.
Brilliant.
Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of the show.
No way, really? That
Yes,
was so
it's
fast.
been 30 minutes. I've been fuffing around and drinking and saying silly things.
It's been
Oh,
brilliant.
Aaron's
Thank
on
you.
holiday. Look, he's got the. Oh, I'm well jealous.
Been
Oh,
on
wow.
holiday.
That was a lot of fun, Romina. Thank
Thanks,
you for
Romina.
having me.
Bro,
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
See you later.
Love you all. I hope you see you
Take care.
soon.
See you next Wednesday.
Thank you for
Bye.
letting
Thanks to our real audience here. Aaron
Wow,
already
you're
left.
watching.
Never mind. He's gone. He was in a rush. It doesn't matter. Thank you, guys.
See
Bye.
ya. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Okay, bye.